are many myths about your IT alignment and how your technical setup of your business is either going to make or break your business down the road. So stick around, because what you learn in this video could revolutionize the way you think about your business strategy.
I'm learning a lot. I'm learning a lot today.
We're going to clear the fog and set the record straight about your business's technical infrastructure. And what that really means is what softwares, what platforms, what applications, what AI you use for your business to function. And especially with the AI one, how many of you have added like 4 new ones and your business is drowning in software? The reality is everybody nowadays with their online business is acting like software is like Pokemon cards and you got to catch them all. We're going to debunk the top 8 myths surrounding IT technical setup, how that can drive your business's growth. Not only are we going to bust the myths, so hey, welcome back to Business Fundamentals. I'm Alyssa Schaefer, the Business Cowgirl, and here we talk about your business's online technical setup with my 8 years of experience as a business consultant, CRM designer, and ClickFunnels enthusiast. I'm here to help you make sure that your business is running as smoothly and effectively as possible, because remember, your business's technical infrastructure is just going to do what you tell it to do, meaning that if you give it bad instructions, it's just going to do it. So let's avoid that and dive into today's topic. Myth number 1, that IT alignment is only for large corporations. The answer to this is no. Businesses of all sizes benefit from IT alignment. Small, medium, and large businesses all need to leverage their IT setup to make sure that you're streamlining operations, enhancing your efficiency, and remain competitive in the digital space where a new AI is invented every week, new software or platform has just been invented that everybody must have. Which begs the question though, is your current technical infrastructure set up for your specific business's success? Because not all softwares are meant for all businesses, but there is a perfect software that'll help with your business. And once you find it, is that then connected to all the other softwares that you use to make sure that your business is headed in the right direction? You tell me. Myth number 2, that your IT technical infrastructure is just about technology. That is false, because your IT setup is about aligning your technology investments with your business goals and objectives. So this involves you understanding what your business fundamentally needs, what processes it needs set up, what objectives it's trying to meet, and the requirements to make sure you're successful at each of those points. And then overall, making sure that your technology supports those initiatives effectively. But that's not just about the technology. This is about finding the right technology to match what you're doing with your business mission. Number 3, that IT alignment is an IT department issue. That is categorically not true, because IT alignment requires collaboration between IT and not only all of your business leaders, but all of your business departments. IT needs to be a strategic initiative because it impacts the entire organization. And the way your technology is set up is going to influence your business decision making, and it's going to drive the innovation that you can or cannot have depending on what you've got going on. Myth number 4 is one that I came across all the time as a Salesforce consultant, and that is that IT alignment is a one-time project. The reality is that IT technical infrastructure for your business is an ongoing process. It's essentially a living, breathing entity, because just because you stop working doesn't mean it stops, which is the way that we want it, right? But that also means that it's an ongoing, continuous process. Business goals also evolve, so the reality is that your business infrastructure needs to stay agile while your business grows and develops into what it's meant to become. This requires continuous alignment between your technology setup and making sure that it still meets your organizational needs. Now, this could look like upgrading, downgrading, adding a new platform, getting rid of an old platform. It can look many different ways. The reality is that IT alignment is not a one-time project because it's something that you're going to continuously do as your business grows into the future. So, myth number 5, that IT alignment is expensive and complex. Now, there's actually a lot of pieces of this myth that are fundamentally wrong. So, one is the expensive aspect. Of course, implementing the right technical structure for your business is not only going to be an investment monetarily, but also a time investment. But the real question about expenses comes from opportunity cost, meaning what happens if all your processes remain inefficient? What happens if all of your platforms remain unintegrated and then all of your people have to do manual labor just to make sure that everything is up to date? What are you actually throwing away in terms of time and money by not investing in the right technical infrastructure? Which also brings me to complex, because say you have a technical infrastructure, but it's so complex, only like a few people actually know how to use it. That is definitely not going to create efficiency and effectiveness for your business's future. When I was a business consultant, I had a saying, and that was, build it for Bill. Bill was my favorite client, but also my least technically inclined client. Like, couldn't even get a Google extension on his browser, or a Chrome extension on his browser without calling the IT department. So it created this whole saying, and this is the place that I invented all of my technical setups from, and that is build it for Bill, meaning that if the dumbest person on your team isn't able to use it effectively, it's not a good enough setup. It's not a good enough solution. And some people are going to be like, fire the dumbest person on your team. It just means that your technical infrastructure should work with your team and not against them. And that you shouldn't have to be a genius to work with it. So it shouldn't be expensive and it shouldn't be complex, but it will become expensive if you do it wrong the first time. All right. Myth number 6 is that IT alignment is just about following trends. IT alignment is about making sure that your technical infrastructure supports your business's priorities. And it's not about just adopting the latest technology. If you're listening to this and you've already brought on 4 different types of AI to your business, then you are definitely just following trends. You're maybe not thinking through exactly what technology you need to accomplish whatever goal you're trying to get to. This is about leveraging the right technology and strategically implementing it into your business to achieve the outcome you really want, and not creating a freaking mess of softwares all over the place, because you're just going to overwhelm yourself and your employees. And the reality is that how you do your work, meaning the technology you use to do the work, should not be harder than the work itself. Think about that. So, myth number 7 is that IT alignment is only relevant to IT-driven businesses. But the reality is that every single business today relies on technology in one shape or form. And some have more than others. However, every single business, from restaurants to dry cleaners to 7-Eleven, has a technical aspect to their business. And IT alignment is meant to ensure that your technology investments contribute to achieving your business goals. Meaning 7-Eleven wants to sell a bunch of Slurpees. So say they have a rewards program and an app. That technology investment should always be driven toward selling as many Slurpees as they possibly can. And it really is regardless of industry. All businesses have some technical footprint to some extent. And side note, businesses like restaurants really do not utilize this to their full capacity, because just because you have a website does not mean that you have a technical infrastructure that's supporting your business. Not even a little bit. And saving the best for last, myth 8, that IT alignment is a technical issue. Now, hands down, every business at one point or another is going to need technical IT expertise to make sure that what they have set up technically is aligned with their business objectives, because there's going to be a point where your your personal technical expertise is mismatched with your business's growth. And that's okay. That is not a problem. That just means you need to find someone who has that technical expertise to make sure you're on the right path. However, everybody else, you have to set up your technical infrastructure yourself until you get to that point. So successful IT alignment requires understanding and addressing your business needs. And that's the reality. You are the expert on your business. I am the technical consultant, the expert at IT solutions. However, I cannot come up with the right solution if you can't tell me the correct business needs and requirements. And especially with those needs and requirements in alignment with your goals and objectives in the future, because business technology needs to be agile and able to roll with the punches, let's say. There is a synergy between your technology setup and your business functions. And without IT alignment, that synergy is going to be way out of whack. So there you have it, guys. The 8 myths surrounding business IT alignment debunked. Now you should have a clearer understanding of how aligning your IT strategy with your business goals can drive growth and efficiency and effectiveness. Always remember that IT alignment is not just for the big fish. It is not just for corporations with 500 employees and huge endless budgets. It's about making smart and strategic choices that make sure your technology is aligned with your business mission. Because everybody has unique business needs and requirements, and that's where your technical infrastructure can set you apart from your competitors. Having the right infrastructure is going to mean that your business can go further, faster, smoother. So I hope you found this video helpful, and if you did, don't forget to like and subscribe and turn on the notification bell so you get notified every time I post a new video and you never miss out on the latest insights on how to build or rebuild your technical infrastructure to make sure that it's actually something you want to work with.
Oh my God, what a brilliant idea!
If you have any questions or thoughts, please don't hesitate to leave them below because I'd love to hear from you.